Head scratchers abound. Head scratchers for the Reformed, Tulip, Calvinist people. Still in Nehemiah, look at all of these. They, not God, speaking of the people, they stood, no decree, no predetermination, no secondary causes, no secret wills. They praising the one who's the best on determinism, on Calvinism, on Reformed. God's predetermined that they would lift up their spirits towards him today so that God could glorify himself. And does he do that? Maybe. But at the same time, does it bring glory if a human who can choose to do otherwise, does that bring him more glory? Especially in the devil's world. 2 Corinthians 4:4. Okay, you chose Abram. Chose him for what? Oh, you just brought him to a new land? Doesn't say that you chose him for salvation, to be born again, to be a new creature. Maybe you chose him to be the one who would be the bloodline to Jesus. Okay. You, not God's predetermination, you saw the suffering of our ancestors. Talking about God, you heard the cry. Okay, why? He determined it. He didn't need to hear it. He didn't need to see it. But here, the author of the Bible, the Holy Spirit, Nehemiah, saying, these are the things that you saw and you heard. Then you sent wonders and signs. By the way, external means, right? These wonders and signs all ended up on the outside of humans, not a regenerative thing, not a heart thing, not some irresistible causing of things. You made a name for yourself. You came down. You spoke from heaven. What did you speak? You spoke the commandments. You spoke, here's what you should do if you want to live in my ways and you want to live the blessed life. Here's what you do. And you set them as laws or decrees, right, that were to be followed in their hunger. So they were hungry. You gave them food. And of course, we know a truly hungry person, they are more than grateful to get a bite to eat. They should be, right? But what did they do? Not God, not predetermined, but they, our ancestors became arrogant and stiff. They became? Wait a second, I thought they were determined to be. But according to this, they were slowly becoming arrogant and stiff-necked, and they did not they were predetermined, not they were decreed, not some secret counsel or hidden will. They refused to listen. They became. But what does God do? And what has God always done? Remember, he came to the garden after the fall. Remember, he consequenced Cain. Let's see. But you are a forgiving God, gracious, compassionate, slow to anger. Why do they keep saying these things? If God's predetermined everything, these words won't compel any Christian if determinism is true. I can read this and I can say, man, he's compassionate and slow to anger, but I'm only saying that because I've been predetermined to say it or think it or feel it or live it or desire it or obey it. So, why record this in the Bible? And why would God reach out again? Could that be so that the Bible would record it, so history would record it, so that you and I today could read this and go, oh my goodness, this guy, God, put up with all of this, and he loves his people, and he never gives up on them? And then maybe because we all can feel guilt, remorse, shame, sadness, joy, maybe these words would compel someone to seek Jesus more. Seek me with all of your heart, and I will be found. Okay, head scratchers abound in Nehemiah.